Y'all ready for this? Y'all ready for this?
And we are live from the Madhouse Studios. Good morning. Today is Tuesday, September 2nd. Want to say good morning to everybody, and it's been a while. But we're at the studio today, taking phone calls. I'm talking about some stuff, good stuff, bad stuff, whatever. Stuff to make you funny, stuff to PO you. But right now, here comes my co-host, Annie. And
Can you put my flowers the right way?
that was the best I can do. I'm a guy.
Come on.
Floral arranging is not my strong suit.
A lot of stuff ain't your strong suit.
Yeah. I see.
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking
Wait, can I talk to about one thing first?
Go ahead.
And I'm hoping that I can get them to come out on the show.
Tommy said he was supposed to be there this morning.
No. Anyhow, I already texted them. Anyhow, Channel 12 posted a interview or whatever you call it on medical marijuana about Bailey.
Bailey, yes. We know this
We've
girl
had the
personally.
pleasure of meeting this little angel about this little girl from Patchwalk and her family, the what was it? DBTs.
Yes, DVTs.
They used to have to get, I think it's a DBT oil. Their daughter suffered from seizure disorder. Oh my God. She's the most sweetest little angel. The club that we ride with went to their home and met them, and they're like amazing. Their little girl is like amazing. She's been through so many surgeries, and this miracle marijuana, since they approved it, she has been able to get it. And she has been doing so much better. And honestly, I think it would be great, maybe we could contact them and have them come out on the show and explain to how a lot of people are against the miracle marijuana, but there's a lot of people that really, truly, honestly need it. And I'm just very happy that she's doing great, and that's important. So it may be stupid to other people, but, you know, when you know somebody who it actually affects, you know, personally, it's, you know, not even just personally, it's just, you know what, I mean, it affects a lot of people in this world, and I think it's amazing that they actually legalize it for people that actually do need the help, you know, and hopefully it doesn't get abused,
No, it's a good thing.
you know, yeah. There's a bunch of things that's good things, but, you know, hey, it's a lot of bad shit too.
Well, hopefully, the whole big thing about that was they didn't want to legalize it because then more people are going to get high, and then they got to regulate it and this, that, and the
It
other.
doesn't matter. People are going to get high no matter what. But then there's these people that are babies that are out there that really need this because,
Right.
I mean, we spoke about this on the show before about her, that, you know, she kept going to hospital, to hospital, to hospital to get the protocol for this medication that only a certain amount of people get. And she was constantly being turned down. And I think it's fabulous that she's actually been approved to be able to get this through, you know, the insurance and everything finally.
Well, I'm glad they were able to do that for her,
Oh, Angel has stents
because
and
this
everything.
girl, to see this baby's face is to
Oh.
die for.
Yeah.
She is such a bundle of love, and her parents
I
are
think I'm
out
gonna
of
get
this
some
world.
pictures and have them downloaded onto the
Yeah,
show so we can share.
I'm going to make arrangements
How
about
wonderful
bringing
they
them
are.
out here. So the mother and father, and we can bring the baby out, and they can explain to us, so
The
everybody.
necessity.
Well, everybody can understand the urgency and the need for this kind of research. It's
And this was all due to the effects of her getting pregnant with an IUD.
Well, that's why I want her to come out.
That's
here and
why
explain
she is born sick as she was.
What
The
whatever.
IUD affected her pregnancy. Bailey was born at 26 weeks.
Okay.
All right, you're not supposed to get pregnant when you have an IUD.
Right. Isn't that like a little trampoline they put in there, or like a
No.
plug?
No, Paulie.
I don't know much
It's
about.
a little thing that they insert.
Right.
It's they have, I think it was a Mirena or something, or one of them. I'm not exactly sure, but it's a little thing. I had one years ago, and I got very severely infected from it, where
Wow.
the doctors.
Have to remove it, right?
Well, they removed it, but what they said was I had one after my first daughter, and they called it a copper 7, and it was the shape of a 7, and when it came down, it had a copper coil around the bottom part
Right.
of the 7. Now, with IUDs and whatnot, you could get something called pelvic urinary inflammatory disease.
Okay.
Now, what happens is that it affects your fallopian tubes. You get an infection in your fallopian tubes. Now, I got it so bad that it, not being gross, remember when I used to get my cycle
Right.
on the one side, I used to get really severely pains, and when I get on the other, from the other side, it was good. But it affected the one side of my fallopian tube where they thought they were gonna have to remove it, that it made such a bad scar tissue. So when the egg would drop through, it would be so bad that a lot of women were getting this from these
Wow.
things. But mine was, God, like 32 years ago. So back then, they made them like all, differently,
Right.
with whatever. But this is what happens with some things. You get the pelvic urinary inflammatory disease from them, But, I mean, she had it, and she got infected from it.
Wow.
Not infected, I'm sorry, affected from it because she got pregnant from it, which that is supposed to prevent pregnancies.
Right.
And it didn't prevent the pregnancy because she's got a beautiful little girl from it.
She had-
But
she
my
had a couple
doctors
kids.
told me, and I don't know why whatever, hopefully the sound is all right. My doctors told me that I would no longer be able to have children.
Oh, that was
after-
an understatement, huh?
Excuse me?
That was an understatement.
What do you mean by that?
You had three more kids after
Yeah.
that.
Well, 4.
You know,
After that, I had, thank God, knock wood, I had other children.
right.
But, yeah. So
Which,
that's what
was
happens.
good.
But that's what IUDs do to you. And
well, it's like anything.
what?
It's like anything else that's surgical. It's
Well, you're really not supposed to have anything implanted in you. It's bad enough our bodies have enough crap
no, but
going
they're-
on. Look at us, we're both sitting here on,
Yeah, well, I'm trying to do, but for some reason,
what?
my computer wants to.
So you said you wanted to talk about what?
I mean, it's not available.
What's not available? Oh, I already got it.
Yeah, well, could you get me?
Sure. So you wanted to tell me
Mine's
something
right.
about the whatchamacallit?
No, I was reading in the papers. Like this was a shock. That Maria Shriver, after how many years? Remember when he got caught Arnold got caught screwing around with the dishwasher or some shit.
Okay.
Now all of a sudden, it's like 5 years later, whatever it is, they come out with, she also had a boyfriend. Doesn't matter.
No.
Do either one of their lives affect anybody in New York? Honestly, no. His movies don't impact us. She doesn't impact us. Neither one of them. So why do we care who they're sleeping with?
Because they're in the light.
But
in
yeah,
I
they should
guess
be in
it's
the light. They
They're
should
in the
both
light,
be
you know,
dead.
they're in the public eye and
Still,
whatnot
you
or whatever.
Don't advertise
Do I care
it.
about who you're sleeping with?
Yep. No, actually you don't. But that's beside.
Why don't I
But
care?
that's, you know,
Because
that's ridiculous.
it's-
I think we have more important things to do than say Maria's ex-boyfriend was still humping her leg while she was married to the governor of California. Who cares?
I don't know.
Nobody cares. It's garbage.
All right, well, you know what? We got to go to a commercial.
You know,
And I'm like all stuck over here.
what the hell is a paramour?
Be right back.
Well, whatever it was, Maria Shriver was humping one. It was a paramour, whatever that is. You know, I think we have more important things to worry about. I think we kind of need to worry about this ISIS and the president and other stuff. So everybody, really, newspapers, come on. I don't want to hear about no one's sex life. I want to hear what's going to affect the world and us. We'll be right back. We're going to go to a commercial. Stay tuned. I'm going to still be sitting here reading the paper by the time she gets this commercial done. It will I'm Paul.
I'm Annie, and you're watching MadhouseTV.com.
Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware.
We have 3 of the largest showrooms of safes on display and in stock. You can see and touch them in person instead of browsing a catalog. We carry gun and rifle safes, burglary safes, jewelry safes, fire rated from a half hour to 2 hour. Famous name brands.
We sell Gardol.
We sell AMSAC.
The new AMSAC touchscreen.
If you're ever in need of a safe, think Brooklyn's best locksmith and hardware. Right, Lockie?
That's right, Alan.
Old Spice body spray will make you feel so powerful to blow your mind right in front of your face. Goodbye. Oh no! Power!
Automatic freshness, softness, and static control has never been easier with the Bounce Dryer Bar. I just stick it to the inside of my dryer, and I never have to remember.
Oh, Old Spice body spray makes you smell like power! It's so powerful it sells itself in other people's commercials. You smell like outdoor freshness.
You smell like power.
Yeah, I do. Power! Power!
Try this routine to feel fresh and clean. Pair Charmin Fresh Mates with your Charmin.
Oh, Old Spice body spray is too powerful to stay in its own commercial. That's right. Power. Old Spice body spray can change a regular smelling man into a man who smells like power.
Now, how is this? Wow, you know what? I actually do feel more powerful.
Potato chips! Power! It's me.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
And we're back. I'm just sitting there, it's like my normal, going through the papers. And this is really disturbing how guys get their girlfriends pregnant, and if you don't want the baby, you can't afford the baby. There are other options to having that child. It's a live, breathing person. Well, this guy, Elijah Green, is an accomplice to Elijah is an accomplice to a murder. It seems that him and his buddy, he held his friend's girlfriend while the girlfriend was beat savagely by her boyfriend. His name is Tony Branch. Tony Branch is his name. And his buddy, they beat this woman unmercifully until she dropped that kid out. And I really would like to see that, they're claiming he's a sociopath. That's not being a sociopath. That's just being an asshole. Why would you do this to this woman? Why would you do it to your own child? Isn't there enough garbage going around in this world that you need to do that to someone you supposedly love? You and your friend need to be incarcerated, but not even incarcerated. You guys need to be electrocuted. I just wanted to throw that out there. Psychopath, sociopath. You're not a sociopath. You're an asshole. Asshole. That's your 3 minutes of fame. I just don't understand people. Slim Shady Al.
Uh-oh. Don't even start.
Curtis Shilawa, the guy with the red beret. What are they? The guys that walk. Curtis Shilawa.
Guardian Angels.
Yeah, Guardian Angels. Turning into a bar fight again between him and the wrongful Al Sharpton. Al, why don't you run for president?
Oh, don't even.
I think Al Sharpton should run for president because I want to see this. I don't think he would last too long in the White House. Honestly.
Nobody thought about that with Obama either, but.
No, here's the thing with Obama. Obama bullshit's better than Al. He's a nicer looking guy. He appeals to the women. So he got the woman's vote. That's who voted him in. Even the black guys in jail don't want him there. That's pretty pathetic.
I sure as heck didn't vote him in.
I didn't vote for Obama. I wouldn't waste my time gas going there. But as usual, Al Sharpton is the back on black crime in Chicago. And
pathetic. It's just.
He's another useless. Al, your tits on a bull. Enough of your bullshit. We put up with it for 30 years. Al, you need to go, Sharpton. You need to get out of here.
Well, on a better note, all the kids are pretty much back in school.
Yeah, good luck to all the parents. They get to spend a couple hours.
Everybody, just be careful out there with all the school buses, and the kids got all that energy, and you never know who might run out, and it's not a good thing. So, when you're in an area, just be very careful. I mean, they have our granddaughter starts school tomorrow for the first time.
Goodbye.
She starts pre-K.
Goodbye. Have a nice day.
My son is doing his 4th year in college.
Yep.
All our other grandkids start school.
Gino's almost done with.
But Channel 12 this morning had on it that they have the lights at the schools now, and people are saying how they don't know that they're there, and everything else. So now what they're going to do is they're going to start putting the blinking speed signs to show your speed.
More wasted money.
So
nobody's going to pay attention. What they need is...
You know what the guy said?
Hold on.
No, wait. You know what the guy said? The guy said, well, $80 is a bit harsh. Yeah, $80 is a bit harsh, but if they're speeding and they hit a kid, that's not harsh enough, right?
That would be a lot harder.
Come on.
But here's what I'm saying.
But maybe if you make it $40, maybe they'll think. But if you make it $80, they're not going to think. Okay, so go speeding down. A little kid, by accident, runs out because they're so excited, like they are at school, and they run out and whatnot. but you're gonna speed down there and hit them, and that's not gonna be worse than the frickin' $80? Give me a
Here's
break.
my thing, and they do this in Florida, in the school zones of Florida. How about we take all those overpriced Suffolk County police and post them on each side of the schools so you can get caught coming and going.
They do that in Florida, you're right. They have
Wouldn't
a police
that make
officer.
sense?
They have a police officer by the schools, you're right.
On each side going in opposite directions.
When the school lets in and when the school lets out.
Wow, you know what, Ian? That actually might work better than that damn camera.
Isn't that how we got busted? How you
Yeah, I
got
got busted.
busted?
I got
Yeah.
But wouldn't that be amazing?
I think we were going 25 miles an hour instead of 20.
We were actually under 30
Yeah.
in the school zone. I think it was 25, but
Yeah.
we weren't going slow enough. We were let off with a warning, believe me. And you know what? It caught my attention because everybody talks about the Florida Police Department.
They
Well, you
scare
know what?
me. They really
But
scare
they
me.
protect their children.
Not even just the children, just the way they are. They scare me.
They don't bother me. I can care less.
I'm more nervous the way they are because down south the law is different than it is here.
A lot different.
And I don't know the laws down there, but I'm not,
Not much different than up here.
No,
But what I'm
you don't
saying-
know if you might be doing something
You're
and
not-
get in trouble
No, 'cause
that
they-
you could
they
do
play
here
by-
and it's okay, but down there it's
They
not.
play by a completely different set
Oh,
of rules.
yeah.
But what I'm saying is we have all these police getting overtime. Overtime for what? For what?
Let me tell you something. The police here, some of them have it hard, and I'm not going to BS.
No, there were certain,
All
there
right.
were certain areas
But you're
that
right.
it's worse than others.
Maybe they should sit there when the school starts for a while. They should post more police around the schools.
Not for a while.
You know, when
Not
the,
for a while,
when the
chronically.
school comes in, like
And
when they
lets
come in
out.
the morning, when they let out in the afternoon. I think that would be a great thing.
That'd be a fantastic
Because honestly,
idea.
those stupid light things, it's not going to help anything.
You push a yellow flashing light, caution school, you look
They
down the
had to
street,
let
you
go
don't
of
see anybody.
40,000 tickets
What?
because they put them there around June.
Yeah.
From June to now, they wound up with like 40,000 tickets.
Right, when
that
school's
the
in
town-
session, it doesn't matter.
That the town had to let go because it was summertime.
Right.
And
The last day of school to the first day of school, that speed
But-
trap in front of the schools does not count.
but it was supposed to, but I mean, not it was supposed to, but nobody knew it was there.
No, but
And like you said, it was summertime, but they wound up getting 40,000 tickets.
but you want to know what? If the people were aware of the rules,
But they weren't aware of it because they didn't know the thing was there.
Well, then-
There's no speed signs there stating slow down. And they're thinking that if they put that speed sign with your speed on it.
people are going to check their speedometer.
But isn't that what they have also in Florida?
Right, they let you know how fast you're going before you,
get to
enter
the school. Yes.
zone.
Yes.
So you are pre-warned. You
Right.
cannot get
They
around.
have it where it states schools. Wait, they have it in
It says right on
Rocky Point. In Rocky Point, on Rocky
Right,
Point
it
Road.
says school zone.
It's the school
And
zone,
it shows
and then
you
it
the
has
speed,
yes.
Then it shows you your speed, so you cannot lie to the
But they
officer
do
and
have it
say-
in Rocky Point.
In Rocky Point.
They do have that
Why
before you
not
get to the
institute
school.
it all the way around? Why not have
Well,
police
this is what they're
officers?
saying.
Why not have police officers stationed at the school? Maybe, just maybe, and this is really a far fetch.
Yes.
Maybe there would be less student fights, less drag racing, less speeding with police presence.
They're only going to have police presence in the morning and in the afternoon.
When they're taking them into school,
Yeah.
is when there's fights. When they're leaving the schools, in the high schools especially, there are more fights and drag racing.
Don't yell at me.
So would it not make sense to make them earn their overtime?
Okay.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. You know, really, you just got to really be realistic. Let them earn their keep. Let them stop running around just picking people randomly and pulling them over and pulling them over. They have all those light switches on their cars. They get the Weather Channel, they get HBO, they get everything in their car but the job.
All right, well, stop picking on police.
I'm not picking on the police. I'm just saying. And you want to know what? The neighborhood we live in. What do we have, Ann? We have 70 kids. They're not even kids.
No,
These
they're
are
in the
adults
20s and 30s.
riding
Quads, dirt bikes.
I'm going to take a picture of one of these people because you're going to laugh.
Stop with one of these people.
That ride the bike.
Oh.
What did you think I was insinuating?
I don't know. It's like how you refer to
All right, Al.
one of these. No, don't
All right,
you
Al
dare.
Sharpton. Here we go. Mrs. Sharpton. This is Alice Sharpton.
No, they're mixed gender and
but I'm
color,
just
and
saying, they're not associated with us.
No, but what I'm saying is, you sit there and when you
gonna
talk
take
about
a
any other people,
picture
these
of
people.
These people on those ridiculous 50cc Yamaha.
I laughed when we went past yesterday and there was the quad stuck on the side of the road and the other guys were on the bikes. But like you said, the neighborhood we live in,
is
filled
with these
Oh my
guys.
God.
They don't stop at stop signs. They jump every hill. People waiting for ice cream and ice cream trucks have nearly been hit. They are so ballsy that when the police go after them, they go after the police and bang into the police cars. And the police haven't figured out, well, if I have 200 squad cars, you only got to go in there once, boys. You know, really think about it. When I'm on my bike, you're quick to pull me over.
That's because you ride a Harley.
Just like that. I'm on the expressway doing 60. Boom, I get pulled. Oh, my pipes, my ass, my this. You don't like my vest. You don't like my club. You don't like the way I look. My hair is too long. But yet you can come to my neighborhood and hill jump from house to house and do wheel stands and burnouts. And you know what? And Suffolk County goes, oh, what do you want me to do? Well, the next time you're going to pull over a biker, what are you going to do? Let us go. Leave us alone. We're not in the neighborhoods terrorizing anybody. We're not doing wheelies, smoke shows. We're not coming down the street at 4 o'clock in the morning with 20 of us on these little motorcycles that are made for 10-year-old kids. And these are 20, 25, 30-year-old adults.
Hold on. They do hole shots on quads.
Yes.
They do wheel stands on quads. I mean, they're all over. I mean, you never know. They go this way. They go this way.
They go down Jericho Turnpike with 30 of them in a pack, and the cops stare at them.
They crisscross each other. They just ride around reckless.
All right, but
they do.
Here's the point. Yet I can take me and 3 of my brothers from my club, pull out of a tattoo parlor or out of a 7-Eleven. We're attacked. We're pulled over
All right,
immediately.
listen. On a better
Wait a
note,
second. Why aren't the police doing that same thing? That's right. Maybe because they're afraid of them.
okay. On a better note, we had a great night Friday night, thanks to Jay Nova,
Yes, I
Tom
wanted to talk
Mealy, and Brett Harris from the Harrison Law Group. Brett Harrison.
We did a meet and greet at
Meet and greet out
Jones
with
Beach.
Alice Cooper's band.
Put it right. We went to Jones Beach.
Yeah. Why do I have to put it right? You
for
can't
a
let me
meet
speak?
and greet to meet with the band, Alice Cooper's band. Then,
Didn't I just say that?
wait. Then later on, I found out, I wasn't aware of it, that we actually were at the All Bad Things Must End tour for Motley Crue, who Alice Cooper opened for Motley Crue.
Well, I would have said that if you would have let me
You gotta
finish
put
what
it
I was
right.
saying.
You don't put it right.
What do you mean I don't put it
We'd like
right?
to-
Do I not know how to speak right?
I would like to thank Jay Nova
Yes.
for arranging it. Jay is
Rockin' Inc.
Rockin' Inc. here at Madhouse TV. You did a great job. You didn't interview that much, but you're a pretty boy. I don't expect you to grab the mic. You know? But it was nice, and I really want to thank my friend, a guy who a little over a year ago, I met LJ.
Mm-hmm.
And what was funny is me and him did a show together, and it was really weird because we really didn't think we clicked.
I thought I was the one supposed to be speaking.
And me and LJ clicked off fine, and we've had a great relation ever since. And I really like to thank LJ, for rocking the mic. I'd like to thank Annie, who was always behind the scenes. We just all had a great time. I was doing security as usual.
I was behind the camera, as usual.
Yep, Annie behind the camera, Paulie on security, LJ rocking the mic, and
Tom and Vicky.
Tom Mealy just
being Tom.
Mealy. But we had a great time. That was some show.
It was very nice, and I appreciate them including me and you in it.
Yes, we appreciate
really do.
our honorable mention. Well, Annie's honorable mention. I'm never mentioned in anything.
Yeah, you get all the. Wait a minute. You're not mentioning anything because you're out there getting pictures with everybody.
I'm supposed to.
I'm behind the scenes, and I don't get no pictures with
But
nobody.
I'm letting everybody.
But anyhow, shush.
I'd like to thank Brett Harris.
Harrison. Number one, what I was trying to say is if you keep tuning into Madhouse, you will see, I think next week, if I'm correct, the footage from the show on Jay's show. So keep tuning into Madhouse TV. And I got to go to commercial.
Yeah, we
I'll be back.
I'll tell you, we had those sky boxes. You know what? Skybox is nice. TV, your own toilet, 10 seats. Middle of the stage, dead center. It was beautiful. And I want to thank Brett for inviting us and having us out. Along with Madhouse TV. It was a nice run. It looked good. We're going to go to a commercial now. She's finally in the back. And we'll be right back at Madhouse TV.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tom Dow. We have a multidisciplinary practice in Melville and Ronkonkoma, New York, and we treat patients with many, many different conditions, from newborns through geriatric patients with numerous different techniques. There's a technique and a type of treatment for every class of patient. We have them all here. Here's my son Thomas, also a doctor of chiropractic, working on one of our patients' cervical spine. This patient has had chronic neck pain for many, many, many years, has been to a multitude of different practitioners with little or no response. And with our specialized techniques, she has improved tremendously and continues to improve on a daily basis. We have two practices, one in Melville and one in Ronkonkoma, New York. We are a multidiscipline chiropractic office. What that means is we have chiropractors, massage therapists, acupuncturists, psychologists, all working as a team and a network of outside professionals such as orthopedists and neurologists that we work hand in hand with to help determine what your injuries are and the best way to treat your injuries. I have the great pleasure of having my son in practice with me. We work hand in hand, father and son, to give our patients the best care possible, and a staff which is loving, caring, and you'll never have to wait at all in our office for service. Many times patients come into our office and they have what's called a soft tissue injury. Soft tissue injuries are like scars inside your body. If you've ever been cut on the outside of your body, you get a scar. The same thing happens inside of your body to your muscles and ligaments. So our job is to determine where those are, stretch the muscles, adjust the vertebra back into their correct position, and then refortify the normal structure with exercise. That's what we do best, and I hope someday you'll come see us at one of our two offices. Thank you.
For professional motorcycle transport and towing, think Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing. Proudly serving all of Long Island, we feature expert handling and 24/7 service. So send a limo for your toy with Kickstart Fabrications Motorcycle Towing.
Back. I just want to say, good morning, good afternoon to everybody. Right now, I'm trying to see if I can get my internet to work. Because, let's see what happens.
What's the matter?
No, I'm trying to get my music to work.
Your music ever work?
I don't know why.
Why what? Why do I hear echo?
I don't know.
I don't know.
No, I'm really getting pissed.
I wish if somebody hears this show, they would call here and let me know, because I don't think I hear it, but somebody else might hear.
Why every time I come here?
I don't get service here either. We are like,
we have internet, but yet I can't get it. Why?
no, there's internet because it's hooked up a different way. That's Wi-Fi.
Well, there's 5 Wi-Fi spots,
Well, you're not one of them.
but it's telling me I can hook to 5 different Wi-Fi spots here.
Oh my God,
but
Paulie.
yet you refuse for some reason.
Because I want you to learn how to do it yourself.
All right?
You're hooked to it.
I'm not.
God, Paul, all you got to do is touch the thing.
Touch what thing?
The thing that says optimum Wi-Fi. Look.
I hit it.
Connected.
I hit it, and it
Did
told
you?
me I wasn't.
Did you?
This is what it shows me, nothing. Ridiculous, really. Yeah. Web page is not available. How can I be hooked to Wi-Fi and not be hooked into availability?
Wow, what the heck is all of this?
I have not a clue.
I had this all loaded the right way, but I don't know.
But I didn't touch nothing.
Can you not yell?
But I didn't touch nothing.
You have, you have like this major problem.
Yeah, I have a garbage phone.
No, it's just you touch things.
I
that,
didn't touch anything.
Okay, whatever.
That's what I'm telling
Whatever
you.
you say, Paul. Whatever you say.
All right.
Okay.
Why would I put up 5 of those?
I don't know, Paul.
When it doesn't make any sense.
I don't know,
Ian.
Paul.
Why would my phone delete phone numbers? 174 numbers.
Yeah,
I
it
have
deleted
10
all
numbers.
my phone numbers.
Why?
Don't ask me.
I plug it into my computer to
Have
charge
you looked
it.
at your big gorilla hands lately?
I plug it into my computer to charge it.
Because you downloaded everything into it.
No. And it said it wanted to do something to my computer, and I told it no. All of a sudden, I have no phone numbers. This is what I talk about.
Okay. You are not eating on the air.
I'm not eating on it. I'm eating on my mouth.
Shut up.
Okay? No, it's my
You on air? Are you on a show?
Good.
Hey, listen.
Breakfast of Champions.
Let me explain something to you. Do you want to get hit?
Come on. Hook up my Wi-Fi, please.
You are very rude.
I'm really not rude, am.
Mm-hmm. You're on air and you are eating.
I'm trying to get to something.
Well, how about talking? I'll do this.
I am talking.
No, you're annoying.
No, really, I am talking.
You're annoying.
Because you want to know what? We do a show today, and there's nothing good in the papers to bitch about.
Why do you have to bitch about everything in the paper?
Why not? There's nothing interesting. I don't care about Maria Shriver. I don't care about...
Do you have anything else in this world to talk about?
I don't care about the police are told to turn a blind eye to drunk parties. Who cares? The police don't care. Why should I care? I don't sleep with Maria Shriver. She's not my wife. She can have sex with whoever she wants. FBI wants to look at nude pictures of stars because of eye flaw. What the hell is an eye flaw?
Oh,
Kate Upton and and Justin Verlander. Who cares? You know, really, I don't understand it.
I don't either. Do you?
Who gives a shit about Kate Upton except for about her next movie? I don't need to be involved in her sex life. Nobody does. It's between her and her husband. So why would you want to put it out there? Why would someone want to take these personal pictures and put it out there? And no gain, there's no glory, there's nothing. There's nothing to be gained by doing that, by invading someone's privacy. What, so you can tell your friends what a great hacker you are? Well, when you get caught and you're sitting in prison for 10 years for hacking, you're going to be crying, because then it's not so funny no more. Okay?
Okay.
Like this other mutt. All right, they made this whole J-Lo turns heads in the Hamptons. I don't care J-Lo's in the Hamptons. Her money's not here. She doesn't live here. She doesn't buy a house here. She doesn't live here. So what do I care? What does anybody on Long Island give a shit? Do I really care that Jay-Z and Beyonce were on the West Coast hobnobbing with hip-hop people? They're all full of themselves. Who cares? They have no value. They don't change a quality of life. All that status that they have, and it's me, I, me, I. They use it for nothing. They don't help educate. They don't help do nothing with all that money. So you know what? Keep it moving. Poor people do more for education and homeless than these rich people. Well, yeah, beyond Jay-Z, oh, I'm filthy rich. He's filthy rich. He's one of those idiots. That's some secret society of billionaires that they have. And it's really stupid, because if you're so important in your own mind, wouldn't it make sense to take the money and the same community that was dirt poor, that Jay-Z came up in the hood, why wouldn't he educate those children? Why would he buy an auditorium?
Because you want to know why? Some people forget where they came from.
And he's one of them, and so is J-Lo.
A lot of people forget where they came from.
They do.
And they only help when they're in the public eye.
Right.
They will only make it known and do anything good if they're in the public eye.
Right. And that's wrong.
That's life.
No, it's not life. It's called being a greedy, ambitious prick. Okay?
That's how some people
He
are. and I
wants
understand
everybody
it.
to pay $100, $200 a seat to go to his stadium to see his ball team, and he wants season passes, and he wants skyboxes, and he wants, and he wants, and he wants. Well, here it goes. All that money, in the eyes of God, are worth nothing. Not $1. It has no value.
It works. Sounds good, right? All right.
But it's the truth.
It is.
You know, oh, Beyonce sells out an arena. Who cares other than Beyonce? What have you done to enrich anybody's life with all that money? Nothing. And it's not just, I'm not picking on Beyonce and Jay-Z. I'm talking to Bono, Sting. All right?
Okay.
The only rock star, honestly, other than Ted Nugent, who went right back to his hometown, bought pop property, raising his kids where he was raised. Paul McCartney did it, taught his children values.
Paul McCartney showed his kids that, listen, you're going to be normal.
Right.
You're not going to be off the hook like all these other kids are.
Yes. He wouldn't allow it. And you don't hear about his kids running loose in rehab and this, that. You hear about his daughters having an education and doing stuff for themselves, by
Because they learned
themselves,
the
on their
value
own.
of the dollar. Excuse me.
You know, you just like John Mellencamp. Everybody, oh, Mellencamp, yeah, you know what about John Mellencamp? And him and Willie Nelson, I hate to say it, Mellencamp was from Indiana.
Mhm.
I don't remember the town. He grew up there. His band was from there. His family was there. His friends were there. He graduated from school there.
Mhm.
Went on the road, made millions of dollars, went right back home, bought a house in the town he grew up in.
Mhm.
Helped the town. He helped the town flourish. All his videos were his friends that he grew up with, people that he knew. He gave them a little glimpse into his life, but he shared it with them. He just didn't take his money and go, oh, well, I'm filthy rich, I'm leaving. He took his money and said, I'm going home.
You want to know something? I'm going to bring something up that's funny. They sit there and they say how John Gotti is so much bad. And believe me, we know he dies. All right? But he used
Was
to
he?
also do good for his community.
Was John Gotti a bad guy? No, he wasn't.
Certain points to certain people, yeah.
It was business.
You're right. But he also was there and he did a lot of good for his community. Like, and I'm not praising him. Excuse me. I'm not praising drug dealers or anything else either. But years ago, and it's a story you've told me of the one drug dealer that
I knew it was a kid.
that you know that the parents would sell him their food stamps, which is beyond me. And he would give back to them. He would give them back to them.
This guy,
for their children.
It's been 20 years. He's
And-
probably dead by now. He was a drug dealer, and when the parents couldn't afford to buy drugs, they would give him their food stamps. At the time, there were food coupons. They used to come in the book. And he used to put them in a shoebox, him and his wife. And when he would see the kids in the neighborhood, if the ice cream man came by, he would buy them ice cream. He would feed them. If they were hungry, he would have barbecues. And when he was arrested, they said, we don't understand why you would do this. And he said it. These people are addicts. Their children go hungry. They go with dirty clothes. I'm a bad man doing a good thing. Even though it didn't hold no weight in court, but his whole community suffered severely after he left. He was actually the light, the glue that was holding this together, him and his wife. They knew they were doing something bad. But on the same hand, they were doing positive. They made sure the kids went to school. They made sure there was food for the children. They made sure these kids were dressed. So sometimes there are good people who do bad things.
Yeah.
And then you have good people who do nothing. That's the point I'm trying to make.
You want to know something? And a lot of people talk about Miley Cyrus. Okay? But Miley Cyrus is now out there and she's trying to do fundraisers and raise awareness for homelessness.
There's nothing wrong with that. That's a
No.
good thing.
And
But here's a
that's-
girl who has everything
but
and
this
she's
is a
willing
girl,
to
yeah,
step
But
down.
you want to know what? This is a girl that sat there and was very humble.
She was humble.
Okay. And then she got too full of herself.
Yes.
I'm sorry to say it. She got too full of herself. And now she's actually realizing, I guess, or whatnot, and she's actually trying to do something. And she's not like out in the limelight, like blah, blah,
No,
blah.
she's behind the scenes.
It came out, she's trying to say, she's even saying a $5 donation would help,
Right.
you know? And I see that, you know, she's trying to do something.
But she's not out there beating the drum. Look at Miley. Look what I'm doing. Look what I'm doing.
No.
She's doing it quietly. She's
Yes.
doing it effectively, and she's doing it by herself.
You're right.
All right, she's not asking for glory. Beyonce, every time someone sees her, they have to take 500 pictures of their kids, of her husband. And you know what? You're not a gangster, man. You're not a gangster. You're a businessman. And that's a facade that you put on. That's a sham.
You know what? We don't know what's behind that smoke screen once they get home.
Right. It's a smoke screen. That's what it is. Not but you see Eminem. Oh, F
It's the same
this,
thing
F that.
in everybody's life.
They're
when
actors.
you're out, you're not even just actors in everybody's life. When you're out and you're doing whatever you're doing with people, no, they don't know what is going on in your home life.
Right. They don't know what goes on in your home.
You know, like even with us, the closest people to us, we don't let everybody know in our life what's what.
I limit.
You know, and that's how a lot of people are. But you want to know what? In these actors and actresses' lives, I'm sorry to say it, you only find out the bad, pretty
Right.
much, about what's going on with them. But they might have, like, the simplest problem at home or
And
whatever it
escalates into
is.
something big.
Yeah, right.
Not for nothing. You remember when they came out with Family Jewels with Gene Simmons?
Yeah.
I know a lot of people, including myself. I was Gene Simmons, front guy, big mouth, for Kiss. You know what? When I watched it and watched how he interacted with his
But it started
children-
changing in the end as the series got on. It became more of a...
No, but
it became more of a it wasn't their life. It was what they were portraying it to be. It wasn't
Right.
real.
But in the beginning, you actually,
Yeah.
you know, Gene protecting his son because someone wanted to beat up his son, being a father, being a husband, being a father to his daughter, encouraging, doing things. That's a hands-on father.
I sometimes feel that some of these actor and actresses, like real life shows, they try and play. You
In
know,
the beginning-
they try to entertain.
No, he wasn't never.
No. I'm not saying
Towards the
him.
end, he was.
Right. I'm not saying him. I'm saying in a lot of the shows, when they have these real life shows of these people, I feel that the people in it try to entertain the people watching it.
They do.
I don't feel as if it's like, oh, okay, it's real life.
That's like
this,
watching
that.
Duck Dynasty. The thesis of the show is that they own the duck call business and they allow you into certain parts of their life.
But it's the entertaining
Right.
part.
That's all they want you to see.
Right.
Like, well, oh my God. What's his? Why can't I think of Duck Dynasty? Phil. Everybody looks at Phil from Duck Dynasty, Phil Robinson, and sees, oh, he's got the biggest duck calls. His kids are idiots. They screw around. They do this. But you know what they didn't show? For years, Phil struggling with alcohol, struggling with addiction. His wife, who was a
But
religious person.
They weren't doing the shows back then when he was
No,
going
but-
through this.
but
But,
you-
they don't let everybody know this
but-
unless you read the books.
But,
unless
right,
you,
but you
right.
don't understand. But towards the end of their season, when they started bringing more and more God and religion and showing how they taught the Robinson women and boys how to become productive citizens, A&E didn't want them no more. A&E didn't want to hear God. A&E didn't want to see the hunting. But yet it
Schools
was
don't even
good.
want to hear God.
But it was good for 5 years, 6 years. Am I right? Am I
Okay.
wrong? As long as everybody was making fun of them, laughing and joking with like there was some hillbilly morons, until they found out that these people were very into education, very into religion, very into family, like any other southern state.
Let me tell you something. If they did a real life story about me and your life,
They
people would
can't.
be sometimes horrified
See, honestly,
of the. How do I explain? We have a crazy life, and me and you, and it's not easy.
it's a tiring life.
Me and you struggle with a lot
It's
from
hard.
day to day, from financial and emotional and
I suffer
just
from my own
getting
demons.
mental and physical, just trying to get
But
through.
even this, we do this at Madhouse, and we don't get paid for this.
No.
You know, which I don't care. I'm on
No,
TV. I'm
it's-
having a good
yeah.
time. But sometimes when we're out, we do meet people that actually recognize us and
Sometimes.
want to talk to us and want to take pictures. And on one hand, it's nice
But I don't do that for this. I don't do this for
But
that.
no. But the point is, I mean, it's nice that people giving us recognition for what we do.
Okay.
But on the other hand, it's kind of embarrassing. I feel, because when they see you and then they want to talk to you, and they think I'm this loudmouth, screaming, yelling, crazy man.
You are.
And then when they see me on the street, they're like, you're completely different. It's not that I'm completely different. You're just catching me at a time where I'm at rest, where I'm just
Mind isn't
myself.
working.
You know, where I'm not being an idiot or trying to make everybody laugh. But this is a hard thing to do this and then try to go home and be grandpa and daddy and you know.
Why is that? I don't understand what
It
you're
is
saying.
hard. It's hard because, like, how could you put it? On one half, we have a little bit of notoriety as local celebrity, just like LJ,
Okay.
just like Tom and Tommy Marr and all of us. We have that little bit of celebrity notoriety because we're in the front of the cameras, because we go out, we meet people, we do things.
Okay.
We hand out business cards. We push just as hard as any actor and actress or any other performer. But the people here at Madhouse, we're a different kind of famous. We're not this famous that anybody would want to be really know us.
Okay.
But we're famous enough that the people of Long Island,
It's just Long Island. We're
the people of Long Island are interested in us, because no matter what, we are still Islanders. We're not looking to move off of Long Island. What you see
Madhouse
here on the
TV is an
camera
island
what you
from
see.
Long Island.
But what you see on the camera, when you see Tommy Marr on the camera, so you get off the camera.
Right.
What you see from us on camera, you get that off camera.
Right.
You see Beyonce, and what is she going to do? Oh, she's going to be all smiles and cutesy and want all the fucking great pictures.
Okay.
I can care less if my beard isn't brushed or my hair is messed or my shirt's not on right.
That's because that's Paulie.
Right, but that's the difference between reality and fantasy. Bono,
Right.
all these.
You know what it is? Everybody
They're
that's here at
fantasy.
Madhouse TV.
We're humble people. I'm a
It's who
simple
we
man.
are.
I'm a simple man. And I hate to say this, and I'm gonna say it. And Brett, I love you to death. I love Madhouse. I love Tom Mealy. When we went to see Alice Cooper and crew, if you notice, when we were in the VIP area,
You had nothing to say. You were like,
I just clammed up.
mm-hmm.
Even when I was walking through the crowd heading to that elevator, I didn't know what to expect.
Why? I don't understand.
I'm a simple man. I'm a guy that's on the floor. I'm 15 rows from the front of the band.
You're not used to the good life.
And I saw
Say
this,
it.
and I said to Tommy, I said, you know what? This is a beautiful thing, but it's not my beautiful thing. I'm a simple, humble man.
Okay, well, in that aspect,
And I'll tell you, and then I went in the skybox, which, don't get me wrong.
Beautiful.
It's gorgeous, but it's not me. Would I go again? Yeah. But would I pay for it out of my own pocket? I would never pay for a skybox, no matter how rich I was.
afford it.
It's just
But
too much.
at this point, we're going to say goodbye for today.
Yeah, it's that time on the wall.
All right. As always, you know that I have to say goodbye first because I have to go in the control room. But I hope you guys are still tuning in to us because without you guys, we don't have no Paul and Annie. And I just want to say, everybody, please be safe out there. There's children, teenagers, starting school, and they're all excited and they're running all over. And just in general, be careful, you know, with the cars, with motorcycles and other vehicles, you know, because I know there's a lot of people that have a heavy foot. But be good to each other, enjoy life, and that's all I have to say for today. Hey, Pops?
Yeah, that's all you have to say.
I guess. I didn't hit you today.
Uh,
Bye, guys.
yeah, as usual, I get the last minute or so. I want to say much love, honor, and respect to all children going to school. Enjoy your education. It comes around one time. It's a valuable thing. To all you high schoolers that are just getting your license in your cars, please be aware of your surroundings. Watch out for the other children that you're in school with. You're becoming young adults and men, young adults, women. And you know what? Sad world. Peace. I'm out of here.